I can hear this instrument here. It says it's playing, but I don't. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? It's supposed to come back in there. just gonna go all the way back. He's gonna go all the way back, get rid of all these chops, because it didn't work for me. Do 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 do. Oh, what the hell, dude? Just give me these. Just give me these. Ah, then it grabs that one. Oh, I see. It's not cut. It's not cut correctly. I just need this one. That's it. That's all I need. Shit.
damn gon' respect it. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect it. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Like it, but you damn gon' respect it. You ain't. Wait. From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 8 hoes in my section. So I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you. From my head, shoulders, from my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so from my head, from my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the necklace. Whole gang walked in this bitch like in her box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's thinking eggs, baby. She gon' give me head. That glicky shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. It's past the election, the rollie presidential. Tell why your bitch on my wood like a pin. It's Renzo, the Rinsley bear. She folded like a pretzel. But I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. Hey Renz, this your case to flow 8 bands for a feature, bro. Fake friends, yeah, they need to go maybe for my people though, cause I fucked up. You're not in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real bomb. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real blonde. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping titties. Damn, Peter Piper picked the pack and Big Solo flipped that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. Bitch sucked so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo gangsta, Lil Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring? Cause I'm a black guy and I just got top from 2 Karens. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got hoes in Paris. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I see it go when I look in the mirror. Topping me up in the whip, I can't steer. Sitting in this port, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I buzz in her ear. Your top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on that album first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord Vader in this bitch. Hey, how I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked her with Riz. Hey, my name is not Cedric, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick. My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. You know you done fucked up, right? From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so bad. bed, don't push me, I'm close to the edge. It's gangsta election, the rollie presidential. Why your bitch on my wood like a pin? It's Ranzo, no Rinsley, but she folded like a pretzel. I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. Hey Rans, this your gangsta flow, 8 bands for a feature, bro. Fake friends, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people though, cause I fucked up. You're now in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real pond. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real blonde. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping to these hits. Damn, Peter Piper pick the pack and big solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. They suck so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo cakes a little Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring? Cause I'm a black guy and I just got time from 2 parents. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got holes in Paris. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I see it cold when I look in the mirror. Topping me up in the whip, I can't stand it. This board, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I bust in her ear. Yo, top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been giving this dripping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's arranging this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on the album, first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord, in this bitch. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked her wrist. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving a dick. My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like a wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. You know you done fucked up, right? From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My showstopper, I'ma flex up like the rest. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. It's gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check. It's for breakfast, it's stinking eggs, baby. She gon' give me head. That glicky shit next to the bed, don't push me, I'm close to the edge. It's gangsta election, the rollie presidential. Why your bitch on my wood like a pin? It's Ranzo, no Rinsley, but she folded like a pretzel. I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. Hey Rans, this your gangsta election, the rollie presidential. Why your bitch on my wood like a pin? It's Ranzo, no Rinsley, but she folded like a pretzel. I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. Hey Rans, this your gangsta flow, 8 bands for a feature, bro. Fake friends, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people though, cause I fucked up. You're now in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real pond. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real blonde. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping to these hits. Damn, Peter Piper pick the pack and big solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. They suck so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo cakes a little Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring? Cause I'm a black guy and I just got time from 2 parents. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got holes in Paris. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I see it cold when I look in the mirror. Topping me up in the whip, I can't stand it. This board, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I bust in her ear. Yo, top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been giving this dripping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's arranging this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on the album, first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord, in this bitch. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked her wrist. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy.
hair, she's shaving the dick. My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. You know you done fucked up, right? From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's say gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs. Baby, she gon' give me head. That glicky shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. Gangsta election, the rollie president. Transitally, while your bitch on my wood like a pin. It's Ranzo, the Ridgely bear, she folded like a pretzel. But I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. Hey, Rans, this your gangsta flow, 8 bands for a feature, bro. Fake friends, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people, though, cause I fucked up. You're not in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real bomb. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real blonde. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping titties. Damn, Peter Piper picked the pack and big solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. Bitch sucked so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo gangsta, Lil Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring? They do that? Cause I'm a black guy and I just got time from 2 parents. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got holes in Paris. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I see it go when I look in the mirror. Tipping me up in the whip, I can't stand it. On this board, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I butt in her ear. Your top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on the album, first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lil Vader in this bitch. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked the riz. Hey, my name is not Caesar, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she wants some Lil Vader, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick. My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. You know you done fucked up, right? From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check. It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs. Baby, she gon' give me head. That glicky shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. Gangsta election, the rollie president. Transitally, while your bitch on my wood like a pin. It's Ranzo, the Ridgely bear, she folded like a pretzel. But I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. A-Rans, this your case to flow. A-Bands for a feature, bro. Fake fans, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people, though, cause I fucked up. You're not in the presence of a real don. I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real bond. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real pond. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping titties. Damn, Peter Piper picked the pack and Big Solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. It sucked so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo gangsta, Lil Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring?
You do that.
Cause I'm a black guy and I just got top from 2 parents. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got holes in parents. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I see you cold when I look in the mirror. Topping me up in the whip, I can't steer. Moving sport, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I bust in her ear. Yo, top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears.
Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Put my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving the bitch. Millie on the album, first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that, something like
Lord, hate in this bitch. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked the riz. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining the bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving the bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick.
my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. Yes, you know you done fucked up, right? From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. This gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
For breakfast, it's steak and eggs. Baby, she gon' give me head. That glicky shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. Gangsta election, the rollie presidential. Really why your bitch on my wood like a pin. This Ranzo, no Ridgely, but she folded like a pretzel. I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. A-Rans, this your case to flow. A-Bands for a feature, bro. Fake fans, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people, though, cause I fucked up. You're not in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real bond. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real pond. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping titties. Damn, Peter Piper picked the pack and Big Solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. It sucked so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo gangsta, Lil Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring?
They do that.
Cause I'm a black guy and I just got top from 2 parents. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got holes in parents. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I see you cold when I look in the mirror. Topping me up in the whip, I can't steer. Moving sport, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I bust in her ear. Yo, top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears.
Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Put my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving the bitch. Millie on the album, first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that, something like
Lord, hate in this bitch. Hey, how I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked the riz. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining the bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving the bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick.
my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra.
Hey, how I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked the riz. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining the bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving the bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick.
My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. Yes, 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 you know you done fucked up, right? From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My trace chopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My trace chopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's say gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole gang walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs. Baby, she gon' give me head. That cookie shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. Gangsta election, the rollie presidential. Please why your bitch on my wood like a penny. Big brands on the Risley, but she folded like a press. I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. A-Rans, this your case flow, A-bands for a feature, bro. Fake fans, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people, though, cause I fucked up. You're not in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real bond. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real blonde. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping titties. Damn, Peter Piper picked the pack and Big Solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. Bitch sucked so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo case a little Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring? Cause I'm a black guy and I just got top from 2 carrots. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got hoes in Paris. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I see a cold when I look in the mirror. Topping me up in the whip, I can't stand it. It's bored, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I buzz in her ear. Yo, top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears.
Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pitches, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on the album first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord Vader in this bitch. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked the riz. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch.
My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick.
My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. You know you done fucked up, right? From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My trace chopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's say gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole gang walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs. Baby, she gon' give me head. That cookie shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. Gangsta election, the rollie presidential. Please why your sentimental. A-Rans, this your case to flow A-bands for a feature, bro. Fake fans, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people, though, cause I fucked up. You're not in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real bond. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real blonde. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping titties. Damn, Peter Piper picked the pack and big solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. They suck so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo gangsta, Lil Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now what the fuck they staring? They do that. Cause I'm a black guy and I just got time for 2 parents. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got holes in Paris. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I feel cold when I look in the mirror. Topping me up in the whip, I can't stand it. It's bored, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I bust in her ear. Your top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't sipping a bitch. Millie on the album, first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord Vader in this bitch. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked her wrist. Hey, my name is not Cedric, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving a dick. My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. You know you done fucked up, right? From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's say gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check. For breakfast, it's steak and eggs, baby. She gon' give me head. That cookie shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. It's gangsta election, the rollie president. Pretty why your bitch on my wood like a pin. They friends on the Ridgely, but she folded like a press. I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. A-Rans, this your case to flow A-bands for a feature, bro. Fake fans, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people, though, cause I fucked up. You're not in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real bond. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real blonde. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping titties. Damn, Peter Piper picked the pack and big solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. They suck so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Let's go. Solo gangsta, Lil Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring? They do that. Cause I'm a black guy and I just got time for 2 parents. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got holes in Paris. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. I feel cold when I look in the mirror. Topping me up in the whip, I can't stand it. It's bored, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I bust in her ear. Your top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a your top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping. If you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on the album, first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord Vader in this bitch. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked her wrist. Hey, my name is not Cedric, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving a dick. My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect.
little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rap. Yo, top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing. Yo, top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on that album first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord Vader in this bitch. Hey, how I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked the Riz. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining the bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick. My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Let's do it, let's go. Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on that album first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord Vader in this bitch. Hey, how I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked the Riz. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining the bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a bitch. My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick. My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra.
Ain't it? I know, right? This shit's crazy. I was like, I'm sitting here with 0 viewers, fucking making the craziest shit.
From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section.
It's a remix. I'm gonna need a link when you're done. Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be on my funk. I'm making a funk tape. This is gonna be like the extra track. Shoot me a follow, so you know. I stream every day. Always making shit like this. Yeah, I made this beat and shit, but these are not my vocals. These are 3 amazing fellows. I'm probably gonna do a slowdown though in the middle. I'm gonna do a slowdown and make it more funky. I'm almost done. Yeah, so you can see I was already thinking that 'cause the tempo. Automation clip.
From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My showstopper, I'ma flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole gang walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs, baby. She gon' give me head. That cookie shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. It's the election, the rollie presidential. Please fly your bitch on my wood like a pin. This Renzo, no Risley bear, she folded like a press. I had to cut her.
1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection.
Which one?
It's the election, the rollie presidential. Baby, she gon' give me head. That cookie shit next to
Whole gang walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
it's for breakfast.
Yeah, before that verse got you. No problem. Oops. I didn't want to cut.
Whole gang walked in this bitch like perfection. Whole gang, she want me all in her
Breakfast is
It's right there, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut the whole thing just to make it easier for my eyes. And so we're just gonna take that out. Oh no, are these doubles? Yep, sure is. I don't know how that happens. And then we're just gonna chop the I like to do random ones just to see if it goes. I always like it when I hit a random one and it just goes hard.
Breakfast, taking eggs.
3 in my dress, 1 for suppression and 1 with damn, 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
For breakfast, it's taking eggs, baby. She gon' give me head.
It went.
Sit next to the bed, don't push me, I'm close to the edge. It's gangsta election, the rollie presidential. That's why your bitch on my wood like a pin. It's Rams on the Risley, but she folded like a press. I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental. A-Rams, this your case flow, A-Bands for a feature, bro. Fake fans, yeah, they need to go make plans for my people, though, cause I fucked up. You're not in the presence of a real don, I'm iced up. Diamonds on me dripping, make a real bond. Black bitch, head hella stupid, she a real blonde. No Cosby, I'ma keep popping to these damn. Peter Piper pick the pack, and big solo flip that. I can't lay up with no bitch, I asked where her chips at. It sucked so much dick, I had to ask where her lips at. Solo gangsta, Lil Vader with them big racks, let's get it. Now why the fuck they staring?
They do that.
Cause I'm a black guy and I just got top for 2 carats. Both them bitches call me daddy, I feel like 2 parents. I don't have my passport, but I still got holes in Paris. Give me a chop and I leave them embarrassed. Cold when I look in the mirror, topping me up in the whip, I can't steer. I'm bored, I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I bust in her ear. Yo, top ain't good if you ain't crying no tears.
Damn, let me stop playing, little bitch. I've been pimping since pimping on pages, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving the bitch. Millie on the album, first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord Vader in this bitch. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked the wrist. Hey, my name is not Cesar, cause I am not entertaining the bitch. Hey, she wants some Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving the bitch.
Gotta change the beat there. Got you. The latency is pretty bad on the chat. For the Prism software I'm using. So you're gonna have to be more specific.
Game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop, something like Lord Vader.
Right here.
My name is not Potter, she's
Right here. That should be the switch up. That's probably what you're thinking. I was gonna do it in the middle just to like make it more, cause I'm making a funk album, and you know, it'd be cool if half of it was funk and half of it was more so. I think I'm gonna do a whole different whole different drum pattern and everything. We'll do that tomorrow though. I'm just gonna add one more instrument and then I'm gonna play Hogwarts thingy. When the flow changes, switch the drums to match.
My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she's shaving the dick.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the drums for sure, but I'm really bad at committing to playing the piano. It'd probably be easier if I didn't have like a pad. It does have velocity though, so. I love bells, like I'm always. Trap hands is pretty good. I like this because a lot of the sounds sound like Purity. Pretty good. Oh snap, that's just ridiculous. I could do something crazy with that.
From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so blessed. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My showstopper, I'ma flex up like the rest. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but
make the best song I can with the Bass FL Studio, gens? Do you mean plugins? FL Studio plugins, and it's gas. Yeah, man, isn't Citrus stock? No, Citrus isn't stock. What am I tripping? Yeah, I don't use stock plugins just because I'm a weirdo. I know you can make like amazing shit with it. I'm pretty sure like Little Ugly Mane used a lot of bass shit for his crazy ass, evil ass beats. Well, he also used samples, mostly samples, but a lot of the sounds he used were crazy. See, now you got me wanting to try I mean, Sakura. I've used Sakura. Sakura's great for string, for like plucks. Plucks. Where that string at? You can like make it strum and everything. I think it's got too many strings already. Yeah, it's got 2, so not even gonna try to mess with that right now. Let's keep going with Anna. I like this 5 in triangle bell, actually. Yeah, true. Sounded horrible.
From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. I trace shopper, I'ma flex up like the rest. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole gang walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me.
That's too much. It's just too much. It's got way too much fucking resonance and shit. Where's my ADSR? I'm just turning all of this shit down. Jesus Christ. Resonance is just like ringing in my ears.
From my head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My trace shopper, I'ma flex up like the rest. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole gang walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs, baby. She gon' give me head. That cookie sit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge.
That's the one. That's the one we want. See, it always takes fun, you know. Sometimes it takes a minute, but we love it. We love the. Man, I was jamming the other night too. I remember that night was crazy. I was going crazy on the chords. I made some of the freshest chord progressions, like just straight out the gate, dude.
Shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My trace shopper, I'ma flex up like the rest. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression.
Alright, that's where it should sit. I love, I make R&B most of the time, so all mines are basic and arpeggios. I love arpeggiators. They're such a helpful tool. I wish I understood how to use them better. So I could really mess around.
Head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My shopper, I'ma flex up like the rest. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn.
Uh-oh, the quantize messed up my little... Oh no, no it didn't.
Head, shoulders, knees to my toes. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my deck. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it.
Let's take that away. Let's just do that. Easy mode.
You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the necklace. Whole gang walked in this bed. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. Like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. In my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. In my dress. 1 for suppression.
Oh. Wrong end of the scale, bucko.
In my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 for suppression.
That gave it a really nice Doors vibe, if you know what I mean. These doors and I devise the day. I try to run, I try to hide. Look at me.
To my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6, 7. To my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes. To my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6. To my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes.
Jesus. Come here. Just come here, big boy.
To my toes, I'm so big. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. My shopper, I'ma flex up like the rest. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Gang disrespectful, it's gang so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for suppression and 1 with damn.
Doesn't need that. Alright, so this is gonna go like this. It's gonna do the same thing as these two. Might be too busy if I do that, but we'll see. Let's mix the sound for old time's sake.
For suppression and 1 with damn. 1 for compression and 1 for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the necklace. Whole gang walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a.
One more thing, actually, I need to do this. Fruity parametric EQ. Have you ever watched a tutorial and the person calls it a paramedic EQ? I'm like, dude, there's a R there. I've seen many tutorials where they go paramedic EQ. And I'm like, dude, look at it. Look at the word. Do a 20 hertz 18K cut.
For suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game.
That makes the 808 go way harder. Just cutting out the low lows.
Walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs, baby. She gon' give me head. That clicky shit next to the bed.
Where did I put that one on? I put it on 10. Alright.
For suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for protection. Ain't disrespect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Ain't disrespectful, it's came so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. One for suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game walked in this bitch like you ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon'
I gotta fix the did-a-doos. It's pissing me off.
You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. Ain't disrespectful, it's came so successful. Came up in this bitch, yes I came to collect. I don't like guns, but got 3 in my dress. One for suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for protection. One for suppression and one with dress. One for suppression and one with damn. Dress. One for suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for protection. White dress. One for suppression and one with damn. One for compression. One for suppression and one with damn.
Yeah, it actually can be in there.
One for suppression and one with one for suppression and one with damn. One for suppression and one with damn. One for suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the one for suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for protection. One for suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for suppression and one with damn. One for compression and one for protection. White gold rollie on my wrist, match the neck. Whole game walked in this bitch like perfection. Now she want me all in her box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs, baby. She gon' give me head. That clicky shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. It's gangsta election, the rollie presidential. Police why your bitch on my wood like a pin. It's Rams on the Risley, but she folded like a press. I had to cut her off, the bitch got sentimental.
Alright, let's just see how the slowdown sounds, and then I'm actually... I was about to say I'm probably gonna end stream, but no, I'm probably not gonna do that actually. The fuck? Where my thing at? Don't got the thingy. Whatever. To like 109. Oh. I hate that it's got that 0.500. It's bullshit. Isn't there, don't you alt click? And it makes it go slow? No, that's not it. What the hell? What the hell just happened? Why did it start chopping that up? Alright, am I dumb? Or is it really difficult to get this thing to be accurate? It should have a thing here, but it doesn't. That's fucking gay. Good God. One oh nine. Oh my God. This is crazy. Whatever. We'll just do that. We have a problem. We got a problem, boys. We got a problem, boys.
I'm switching the gears. If you can't hear what I'm saying, I bust her in the box like a check.
It's for breakfast, it's steak and eggs. Baby, she gon' give me head. That clicky shit next to the bed. Don't push me, I'm close to the edge. It's gangsta election, the rollie presidential. Please why your bitch on my wood like a pencil. It's Rams on the Grizzly Bear. She
This is pimpin' on pitch, little bitch. Turn my shit up, it's a rage in this bitch. She can think I'm a guy, still ain't saving a bitch. Millie on the album first week, robbing game like I'm slating this bitch. Shorty gave me that wop wop, something like Lord Vader in this bitch. Hey, how I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked it with Riz. Hey, my name is how I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing like Lord Vader in this bitch. Hey, how I get the bitch? I didn't do. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked it with Riz. Hey, my name is not Cedric, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she went from Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a.
My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick, shaving the dick.
My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. Lies.
I just need to change.
How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked it with Riz. Hey, my name is not Cedric, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she went from Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a. My toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8. How I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked it with Riz. Hey, how I get the bitch? I didn't do nothing, I cracked it with Riz. Hey, my name is not Cedric, cause I am not entertaining a bitch. Hey, she went from Levada, I didn't give her nothing, she craving a.
My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick.
Head, shoulders.
My name is not Potter, she say I'm too hairy, she shaving the dick.
My head, shoulders, knees to my toes, I'm so extra. 5, 6, 7, 8 hoes in my section. Showstopper, I'm a flex up like the wrestler. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it, but you damn gon' respect. You ain't gotta like it.
Alright. Fuck it. We're gonna do that tomorrow. Because I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood. I mean, I've done many slowdowns in my days, and usually when you hit the fucking thing and you double click, it has a little grid. And you could be really nice and exact with it. But that wouldn't pop up for some reason. All to the good. All to the good. Do it tomorrow. Ah. Let's see what I got here. Going to watch a little YouTube. And some mocha stogie. Yeah, that beat was nuts. I went crazy. I went crazy. Makes a world a worse place. You know that's gonna be hard. Ricky Boscom is a freaking goat. Crystal Ball and Playa Sounds. Yeah, that's just Crystal Ball always goes hard. I don't even need to listen to it. I know it's crazy. YouTube finally made a good change. What did they do?
YouTube made changes to their monetization policy, which overnight slapped a ton of channels and demonetized a large portion of their catalog with no warning whatsoever that it was coming. Pretty much overnight, a ton of channels had their income drastically affected, which led to fear and outrage, naturally. They decided that it was time to really sterilize the content. No more of those naughty sailor sentence enhancers. Welcome to Weenie Hut Jr., bub. So they punished a lot of channels, and today they actually announced that they're reverting that change on the bad words. So they're no longer going to be treating all curse words equally. There's going to be tiers to them, because fucking obviously there should be. Not every curse word's the same. You can't argue that hell and damn are on the same level as a fuck. The original policy said that all bad words are going to be equal in the eyes of the algorithm, so it was a big problem that now they've recognized was a problem, so they've dialed it back. They're also being more flexible on the harshness of the language you can use in the content and still be monetized for.
Nicotine.
Not only that, they're finally showing us how the sausage is made and is no longer just making it vague statements. They are making it very clear what is and is not going to trigger different levels of monetization, what is and is not allowed for full monetization, what will result in limited monetization, and what exactly will result in no ads. They finally laid it all out plainly and clearly, so there's no guesswork anymore. Overall, this is a very surprising announcement because I can't even recall the last time YouTube reverted a policy change. The only one that even tickles my noodle is when Google Plus still existed and you had to sign up for Google Plus to comment on YouTube videos. But I feel like the only reason that got taken away is because Google Plus got taken away. That got buried like a fucking dinosaur. It went extinct. The service ceased to exist. Thus, it could no longer exist on YouTube as a commenting feature. And it's been like 10 years since then. God rest the soul of Google Plus. I know all three people that use it are probably still very distraught about it. May time heal those wounds. But I feel like I'd remember if they actually reverted that change before Google Plus's collapse. And I don't remember any announcement like that. I think they were stubbornly going to ride or die on Google Plus, and then Google Plus died. So not even that really fully qualifies, I don't think. I actually just can't think of another policy change they've ever walked back on. I really can't. This is truly a unicorn here. It's super refreshing, and I'm thankful that they're, going back on this change. So now you can, again, say your fucks. You can then say, whatever other colorful language you want to include without fear of your livelihood being threatened for it or anything like that. But I am admittedly confused that this is the first change that they're publicly eating shit on, saying that this was too far, too Insano style, it wasn't how we wanted it to be, and we've listened to the feedback, so we're going to revert those changes. I'm just surprised it's this one as opposed to dislikes. They removed dislikes a long time ago, and people still are very vocal about how awful of a decision that was, and people are still very much wanting dislikes to be re-enabled on the platform. And I feel like that's a pretty easy one for them to do because dislikes still exist. It's just not publicly accessible on the platform without an extension. So they could easily flip that switch back on and it'd be a slam dunk to showcase that they actually are listening to feedback now. I think this is a great first step. Like, hey, don't get me wrong, I'm happy about this. Hey, we heard you. we're reverting this change. It wasn't a good change. But why not also extend that to something like dislikes? And also, they haven't made any mention on that violent content policy that they updated at the same time as the cursing policy, where a lot of channels were also hit by that if they were playing a video game that was a little too violent. So there is still room for improvement, but it is a good first step that I'm thankful for. So I just wanted to at least point out a couple of other things that I would like them to address as well. Of course, the biggest being bringing fucking dislikes back. Now, there's one more pretty important thing that I'd like to talk about. They actually put out a video going over everything and explaining it in greater detail with an actual face to the policy. This is their lead monetization guy, and I half expected this to just be like a fucking android or robot or something, but they actually have the real living, breathing human being that's behind these monetization changes and these monetization policies coming forward to explain it.
This November aimed to improve the clarity and enforcement.
That's the guy that's making everybody's lives hell. All of you, I mean, it's obviously, it's one of the biggest not even corporation, it's just one of the biggest companies ever. So, like, it's got to be really difficult to get things to work like a well-oiled machine. But yeah, this little fucking garden gnome looking ass boy screwing everybody's monetization. Crazy.
Of our advertiser-friendly guidelines, and to make it easier for creators to monetize brand-safe content.
I don't really get how the November change was supposed to make it easier to monetize brand-friendly content. It didn't seem to have any effect on what was already considered brand-friendly, so that seems like kind of a nothing point. And I'm also not on board or subscribed to the belief that it was done with the intent of clarifying their policies on, cursing and all that, when it was just a full overhaul of what is and is not allowed in regards to monetization. So changing, like, the first 15 seconds, you can't say anything that's even somewhat naughty and shit like that.
You might have to wait if
That's not really providing clarity, that's just completely changing what's already been established. So I'm a little confused on what the actual goal was, if the goal itself wasn't to make it a more strict environment, which it seems like, from what he's saying, that's not what they were intending.
Since then, we heard concerns from creators about the impact of this change. Upon reviewing our own enforcement data, we found the profanity policy resulted in a stricter approach than we intended. As a result, we are making the following changes to better reflect the goals of our initial update in November.
Again, that statement has me scratching my head like I've got fucking lice. I'm very confused. How could you not have foreseen that this profanity change makes it a more restrictive environment? If that wasn't the goal. Like, it seems like the goal was to change the profanity policy in order to make everything cleaner for people that, rely on AdSense for their livelihood on the platform, right? I don't understand exactly what the goal was if the goal wasn't to change that policy itself, because he seems to insinuate that the belief was it would make things easier. How? In what fantasy world would that have actually been the result from the policy change? It just makes everything a lot more tough and harsh to create in.
We are no longer treating all profanity equally. Usage of moderate profanity, words like bitch, douchebag, asshole, shit, at any time in the video content is now eligible for green icons. Under the November update, this would have received no ad revenue. Usage of stronger profanity, like the F word in the first 7 seconds or repeatedly throughout the majority of the video, can now run limited ads. Under the November update, this would have received no ad revenue.
When he really spells out the November update, you can truly hear just how fucking brutal it was. So it is fantastic that they're walking it back. That is great. And it's also lovely to hear this guy say things like bitch, asshole, and douchebag. And he even says fuck, too. He referred to it as the F word here, but he gets a little loosey-goosey with it in a little bit. He just straight up drops a fuck in there, which is pretty cool to hear.
Content using profanity, moderate, or stronger words like fuck after the first 7 seconds.
It's gotta be so awkward for him to say this like a script. Like, fuck.
Will now be eligible for green icons, unless used repetitively throughout the majority of the video. As was the case before the update in November, Use of any profanity, be it something like shit or the F word, in titles and thumbnails will receive a yellow icon.
I really do appreciate his matter-of-fact way of presenting this. He just lays down the brass tacks and he does it in 4 minutes. It's pretty concise, it's bite-sized, so that way you get all of the information you need and you'll know exactly what will result in what monetization status. So I actually think it's a really great thing that they've done here. I don't know if they normally do this and I've just been missing it, but if this is new, I hope they continue it because it leaves no more room for vagueness or misinterpretation of policies. I think that's nice. I also think it's a good thing that they have the head honcho here of the department being the principal actor here in the content, so that way he can be the face of it the way that it should be, since he is the one that leads the policy monetization team. So, overall, I am very appreciative that they have reverted these changes. I'm not going to play the rest of the video where he goes more in depth on more of the profanity changes. You can check that out yourself, so that way you have more clarity on it as well. But overall, a great change, and it seems like it's going back to the way it was before November, and actually from the sound of what he was saying, it seems even better than it was pre-November, but maybe now I'm just not remembering exactly how the policies used to work. Regardless though, it is a good thing. This is a rare YouTube W on this situation.
A rare YouTube W. This TikTok challenge is blinding kids. Fuck yeah. I'm in.
Hey, just in case you don't like
Blind
the ability to
children?
see,
So in.
TikTok might have exactly what you need because they have resurfaced a creative way to blind yourself and they call it a challenge. This is all called the Beeson challenge and it can absolutely ruin your eye health if you're unlucky enough. Because in extreme cases, it can make you blind. So why people would do something with that risk with essentially zero reward is a little bit beyond blind. So this is all called the Beeson challenge and it can absolutely ruin your eye health if you're unlucky enough. Because in extreme cases, it can make you blind. So why people would do something with that risk with essentially zero reward is a little bit beyond me, but hey, if people only acted logical, I wouldn't have half my content. But before we go into detail on this challenge, I have to drop a quick disclaimer saying, I don't condone this whatsoever, don't you dare go and try this. We are simply just researching stupidity because I feel like half my channel is essentially just a case study of people acting up and documenting it on the internet. But this whole challenge is essentially adding the peppermint Burt Bees lip balm on top of your eyelids.
Why? I want you to rub some I want you to rub some Old Spice on your balls. It'll make it grow some hair, you stupid little fucking twink. What is it supposed
My
to
first
do?
reaction when I saw this was, why? Why would you ever do that? But it gets so much.
I mean, is it just menthol? Is it just menthol bothering their eyes? Because, I mean, like, cigarette smoke with menthol in it gets in your eyes all the fucking time, and people aren't going blind or fucking their eye health up. People smoke cigarettes 20 times a day.
Worse.
Menthol cigarettes are bad for your eyeballs. What the fuck, man?
Well, that's disgusting. Yeah, let's
Does it make you look high? Higher? What the fuck is the point of it?
take something that you've
Can you
probably
tell
used
me
on
what
your
the
lips
point
for
of it
weeks
is?
and then apply it to the eyelids of your friends. You should have titled that video something like, trying to give my friends an eye infection challenge. And before her friends show up next week looking like this. They're just all over the place on TikTok. Like, this is a pretty big trend on TikTok, it seems like.
Hey man, the Japanese, man, do eyeball porn. They be licking on them things. Giving a little...
This TikToker explains it a little bit more though.
Well, I already answered this question when I put up my family members, but people are still asking, so I'm going to explain again. Putting Burt's Bees on your eyelids does not make you instantly drunk or high. In my personal
Wait, that's why people were doing it?
It makes your eyes feel a little bit more awake and a little bit more open. And the reason for this is because it is minty and it kind of gives the sensation that you've put toothpaste on your eyelids.
It is minty. It's like you put a little bit of toothpaste on your bloody eyelids, bruv.
The best way I can describe it is like when you've just brushed your teeth and you go outside and you get like that hit of really cold air and it makes you feel like a bit more awake and it's super minty and it kind of almost hurts. And it doesn't hurt putting on your eyelids, but it does give you a very strong minty tingly sensation. So to clear up, it does.
Oh, I love a little good minty tingly sensation when I'm on the fucking loo. I like a little minty tingly sensation on the fucking eyelids.
Doesn't make you instantly drunk or high. I think if you were already feeling that way a fair bit, it might enhance it slightly, but overall it doesn't really do a lot.
I'm trying to understand why people would want to have something
you,
on their
lady,
eyelids
thank
that
you.
feels
I
like
knew there
putting
was no
toothpaste on
point.
your eyelids. Humanity is an interesting species. I guess like in the grand scheme of things, based on the TikToks
More
that we've
than that,
covered
it's the
here on this
most
channel,
interesting-
this is
No,
one of
that's
the
probably not.
lesser harmful
Axolotls are
ones.
pretty cool.
Still, there's some serious risks here, especially if the chapstick's dirty. But this isn't like a plethora of the other challenges that could end way worse. But some TikTokers are actually speaking up about it.
This is called Beezing. I'm a cosmetic chemist. Let's discuss. So this was a trend almost 10 years ago, but they do say that trends tend to come around in cycles of 10 years. And this involves applying Burt's Bees to the eyelids to heighten the feeling of being intoxicated, apparently. So the original concept's actually decades old, and it was used to increase the feeling of a particular substance. And from what I've been told, it involved using Vaseline.
How does that
and
do
a wax
that, though?
stick that contains fragrance like this one. So anyways, Beezing these days involves using Burt's Bees, and in particular the peppermint one. Now the chemical name for peppermint oil is mentha piperata. This is a lipophilic compound, which means fat loving, but so what? Well, this means that the molecules can interact with the skin oils and reach beneath the skin, and because the skin on the eyelids is thinner, this process can happen quicker. So peppermint oil is actually made up of lots of chemicals, and once it's applied to the skin, it provides a cooling action. In some studies, peppermint oil produced a small number of positive reactions in some people. And whilst you might want to try the trend, here's why it's a bad idea. The skin on the eyes is super sensitive, so doing something like this could cause contact dermatitis. But not only that, using something on your lips and your eyes and sharing amongst other people, this could carry bacteria and spread infection.
Why people would want to be passing around chapsticks doing that is beyond me, but here we are. A bunch of
We didn't use it. We bought it for the TikTok.
That's just as bad. It's just as bad.
actual doctors are speaking up about this TikTok trend as well, where you have a US News article that says the Beezing challenge is called Beezing because the trend is to use Burt's Bees lip balm in particular. Some believe it gets them high or heightens the sensation of being drunk or high.
That was what those people were. Oh my god, we put chapstick on our eyes and this alcohol is getting us so much more fucking blackout drunk. Like, you adding peppermint oil to your fucking eyelids is not going to increase the amount of a drug, a chemical in your blood. Like, that's not how drugs work. This is how like, these people, man, they don't get it.
Dude, if you fucking eat an orange, you get higher. And I'm like,
dude, like, no. The orange isn't, I mean, it can potentiate. Okay, potentiation, sure. But I know for damn sure that a fucking Burt's Bees on your eyelid isn't gonna potentiate any fucking drug.
Or increases feelings of alertness. It doesn't, says Dr. Olivia Keelan, a clinical lecturer in the Department of in ophthalmology and visual sciences at Michigan Medicine in Ann Arbor. The peppermint oil or menthol in the lip balm can cause a tingling sensation, but is not actually getting people high or causing the same type of chemical reaction in the body that's produced by drugs or alcohol. Rather, it can irritate the eyelids, causing redness, swelling, and inflammation. If it ends up getting into the eyes, it can cause tearing, redness, or painful burns to the surfaces of your eyes. It may even scar the eyes, or in severe cases, cause vision loss. Epic. Love me a little bit of vision loss from my TikTok challenge. Among the potential infections are conjunctivitis or pink eye. Love getting pink eye from a TikTok challenge. It may also lead to ulcers of the eye that can be difficult to treat and cause permanent vision loss. Lovely. Oh my goodness. So I did find an old article from 2014 on this that was titled, "From Weird to Deadly, Bees in Trend Can Lead to Blindness and Death." Lovely.
Death.
So they've been
You're gonna fucking die.
warning people about this for a while now. But another trend that's going crazy on TikTok right now is apparently TikTok, they found a cure for strep throat, which is apparently potato juice.
Okay, so I just cured my 14-year-old daughter.
Oh my god, I just cured it with holistic. Oh my god, my life is so holistic.
Strep throat naturally. I saw this on TikTok, and let me tell you, it freaking works.
Oh man, words they're terrifying.
I saw this on TikTok.
I saw this on TikTok, and it works.
Was completely gone.
I bought this time machine on Wish, and it works.
Within 2 hours.
This is one of the most dangerous videos I've ever been sent, and I cannot stress this enough. I can't believe someone with over 150,000 followers said this. Do not treat your child with potato juice if they have severe throat symptoms. Time school. Now, strep throat is caused by the group A streptococcus bacteria and is quite a common childhood infection. Around 30% of kids with a sore throat have it, and it's very contagious and is often spread by being in close contact, sneezing, touching, that sort of thing. Typical symptoms include flu-like symptoms, rapid onset swelling and sore throat, as well as body aches, rash and enlarged lymph nodes. Now, these infections are usually mild and are easily treated with antibiotics. But sometimes, if left untreated or not treated properly, it can be very serious if it spreads elsewhere in the body. Complications include painful abscesses around the tonsils.
That's where TikTok comes in.
Nephritis, which is a kidney disease. And it can even cause rheumatic fever, which is a serious condition that can inflame the heart, brain and joints. And this can lead to long-term damage as it weakens the valves between the heart chambers and can literally kill you. And remember, if a potato juice seems to ease the sore throat, symptom relief does not mean the bacterial infection is dead. If your child has strep throat, get it treated quickly and properly. Don't listen to these quacks online. Bus missed.
Sick. Love me a little bit of TikTok, especially for my medical advice. But hey, look, a responsible doctor who's very much unlike that other doctor who lost her license because of those TikTok videos. So if you haven't seen that video, you should probably check that out because it's a wild story. And clearly, I'm not home, but I'm gonna be home soon and I'll be posting more videos for you guys shortly. I'll see you guys then. Peace.
The average person has 2 piercings. Well, 2.1 if you want to be statistical. This is technically a body modification, but what about extreme body modifications? I'm talking about removal of fingers, eye tattoos, teeth sharpening, horns, and so much more. Today, we'll be talking about the disturbing world of body modifications, and specific people who one could argue took things a bit too far. Also, this video is in no way shaming anyone on the list. You have your right to do whatever you want with your body. This video is just covering some shocking body mods. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Like I said in the intro, we're going to be talking about disturbing body modifications, specifically the people. Also, I have a song coming out March 10th featuring Funeral. If you want to tune into that, it'll be on the second channel and on Spotify and Apple Music, all of that. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to get a lot more followers on Instagram. I posted a really cool picture of me. There it is. So if you want to go leave a like on it, make sure to go follow me on Instagram. Oh yeah, and by the way, I uploaded last week. I uploaded a Lizard Squad video. So if you want to go check that out after this, make sure to go check it out. Anyway, let's get started with the video. Anthony Lafredo. Anthony calls himself the Black Alien, although he's a white man. To be fair, he's tattooed from head to toe, including the white areas of his eyes. He's had surgeries, tattoos, and other procedures done on him to gain self-confidence. He even told LAD Bible that it makes him feel more like himself. He's named his transformation the quote, Black Alien Project. So what has he done to his body so far? Well, within a period of 9 years, he's split his tongue, gotten rid of his ears, nostrils, fingers to get that look of a claw, upper lip, and just recently he wanted to amputate his leg. He's also sharpened his teeth and dyed them purple in addition to changing the color of his eyes several times. According to him, all the
I had to do it to him. Oh shit. Oh, that was me. Damn. Thought I had a viewer on Facebook. I was like, God damn. Took a minute. Alright, one more video and then we'll do a few missions in Harry Potter and then it's OB for me.
Welcome back to
gonna watch some Broadchurch. That shit is fucking so good.
the Papa Me channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on in and sit on down. Today I went and saw Cocaine Bear because this movie has been hyped. I don't know if it's been critically well received, but the general public seems to like it. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go to a late showing. It's the only showing that had good seats left, whatever. So saw it, and you know, he was hype. If this video ends, I would say if you're just looking for a blanket score, 6 out of 10. Today's video is sponsored by Keeps. Keeps is a discreet online service that brings hair care right to your door. One of the most terrifying things that can happen to a person is hair falling out, getting patchy, getting thin. I mean, it's a nightmare. Realistically, a lot of guys' hair starts to fall out by 35. That's not gonna happen to me. But if it did, I'd get Keeps. Keeps has expert recommended hair care treatment plans that help you with specific needs. The treatment plans are extremely affordable, and most customers experience results in about 6 months after using Keeps. Keep your hair issues a secret and gain your confidence back with one of the most trusted brands around. Whether you're looking to prevent hair loss, stimulate hair growth, or just take better care of your hair, Keeps has you covered. Hair loss stops with Keeps. To get a special offer, go to keeps.com/papameat or click the link in the description. That's keeps.com/papameat. Thank you, Keeps, for sponsoring the video, and back to the video. So today I did watch Cocaine Bear, which is a new movie distributed by Universal Pictures, directed by the very talented Elizabeth Banks. You might know her from Wet Hot American Summer or her huge hit, Charlie's Angels, that everybody loved. And this movie takes place in Chattahoochee, Tennessee, and follows an angry bear who stumbles across cocaine in the forest and kills all sorts of unsuspecting victims in the forest. This is a true, based off a true story, which when people say based off a true story, it's like a very small fraction of something, and then they kind of just do whatever they want with something. And the actual Cocaine Bear, it was in 1985. A guy was flying an airplane, or what was his actual name? Andrew C. Thornton II was the drug smuggler's name, who was throwing duffel bags full of cocaine out of his airplane to lighten the plane's load. And he jumped out of the airplane, but his chute didn't deploy, and he died. He fell on the ground, and all the bags of cocaine went to the forest. And then a big American black bear ate up like 40 containers of cocaine and died of a drug overdose. So no, there wasn't any big crazy deaths in the woods or anything like that. But you can still see the Cocaine Bear, who was owned by Waylon Jennings. It's in Kentucky right now at like a Kentucky mall. It's the Cocaine Bear. They're the one who labeled it the Cocaine Bear. So it's based off that story. The movie, when it begins, it does a nice little montage of showing you actual news clips from that day, which is pretty fun. But then pretty much everything we get after that is just kind of shitty, generic schlock. That's kind of fun. You know, it's a little fun. You know, the story itself feels so generic. To me, you know, the whole movie is just about people that are in the forest with the bear, and it's just about finding really stupid ways to have them go up there. One of the stories being a mom looking for her daughter, and you kind of have this like little beginning thing where it's like introducing the mom and her daughter, and the mom's just like, hey, I've been getting my pipes banged out by some new dude. We're gonna go to Tennessee with them.
Squeezing out them tears, big boy. You better start.
I don't want to watch you get your pipes banged out, Mom. That's too much. And it's like they try to start like a little bit of like, ooh, there's some bad blood between the mom and the daughter, but it's really not that big of a deal. If anything, the daughter's like, all right, fine, and like that's the extent of it. But then the daughter skips school with her autistic friend, and they go into the woods to paint like a waterfall or something. The whole thing with the mom and the daughter, I'm like, just get rid of that. Just get rid of that. The movie also focuses on these 3 drug dealers. Ray Liotta, Random Guy, and Ice Cube's son are all drug dealers who were supposed to be the people who got the cocaine, but there's like weird family drama where Ray Liotta's son, who's this crybaby sad boy, is upset because his wife died, and he has a kid that's pawned off on Ray Liotta, and you see the kid once in the movie in a ball pit. You don't even see him, it's just a child jumping into a ball pit. And then Ice Cube's son is Ray Liotta's like goon, who's like, we gotta get my son in shape so he can go and get the, you know, get back in the drug business with his pops. And it's just like, it's just another huge story. It doesn't feel, it feels just as like grandiose as a main story. So it feels like it's just 2 main stories combating against each other, and it's just very odd. I think that, you know, keep the drug story line because the movie's called Cocaine Bear, and then get rid of the mom who's trying to get banged out by some dude that we never see, or at least show the fuck scene of the mom, dude. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't give him the time of day.
The little girl walks in on the mom. And the movie does like a weird thing where it's like you have the mom and the daughter, but the dad's missing. You have the drug dealer who's upset that his wife died, and he pawns his son off to Chantix sponsor Ray Liotta. And then it's just like it feels like all the little main cast of characters are all like people that have broken families, kind of. Because even the mama bear doesn't have a papa bear; it's just a mama and her kids. So it's like it feels like they were trying to say something with that, but it just kind of feels like an odd coincidence where I feel like after the end when they wrote it, they're like, oh, that's kind of cool. It all kind of just makes sense. Should we do anything to really tie it in? Nah, we're good. The whole movie is propped up on these like really weak stories, and there's like an ensemble of characters in this movie. It's like there's not like what 9 main characters. It feels like it feels like there's way too many main characters. Like the storylines, they're trying to pull like a fucking Christopher Nolan, what is it, Memento, with like having all these stories connect and stuff. But it's Elizabeth Banks with a cocaine bear. Let's just focus on one person or like one particular group of people, and we'll just like get to experience people dying. But you know, in the studios, they were like scratching their head. They're like, how do we justify all these people being out in the woods? And it's like, it's 1985. There's nothing to do, and it's a state park. I think you can just have people out there, and everyone's going to be like, okay, yeah. It's 1985. There's nothing to do. People, cell phones, those aren't a thing. You know, people can just be walking around the woods. It was a happier time. The movie itself is fun. We get to see a big bear, and they kind of introduce the movie where it's like you start off with a pretty gruesome kill, and all the kills are pretty gruesome. You know, it's a bear ripping people apart, but they don't really cut away. We get to see a lot of it. That's kind of fun. We don't linger on some stuff too long, but it's definitely gruesome in some parts, and it was a bit of a surprise. I mean, at the beginning, a pregnant woman dies. Thank God. No, kidding. A pregnant woman dies. She gets like brutally eaten by this bear, and you're kind of led to immediately believe like, oh wait, no, this, people, anybody can be a victim in this movie, which is kind of fun. I like that. But even at the peak of the movie where I was like, oh, this is the funnest it was, it's probably like right around the midway point. So then like you peak in the middle, and you kind of seen everything you needed to see with like a bear killing people in the woods. And then at the end, you kind of just, the rest of the movie, you just kind of have to wait for a generic storyline to finish. Oh God, I wonder what happens with this mom and her daughter. I'm bored. So, it's funny because they establish all these different characters, but it's like all the characters we barely know anything about, they're the funnest characters. Big ranger in the park, this woman who basically just wants to get fucking her muff eaten out by some like hippie dude, and then some drug dealer kids, and then the ambulance people. It's like all those characters were a lot funner because it's like, I don't care about the emotional connections of people in a cocaine bear movie. I'm not gonna have my life change. I'm not watching Gangs of New York. Daniel Day-Lewis isn't walking around the forest like, oh, hopefully gonna get this bear. I don't know why. That's not what he sounds like, but I wish the movie would have focused more on that. You can have a similar storyline. Like, you can keep the drug dealers who are looking for these bags of cocaine, in the forest, that it's their investment. They're trying to recoup their investment. I get that. That's fine. But, like, cut all the other shit out. I just want to see people get attacked by bears. That's the only reason people are going to see this movie. Throw random characters that are showing up to the park in situations and fun little things, picnics, ambulance reports or whatever. Just throw them in there and have a big gruesome bear show up and fucking kill people. I mean, it's awesome. That was the pinnacle of the movie. The funnest I had was when the characters, I didn't really know anything about them, and it was just their genuine reaction. And all those performances were good. And that's one thing I guess I should say too, is that all the characters in the movie, they're fine actors and stuff. The script can be kind of cringe at times, but generally I think all the jokes landed pretty well, and I think that generally it was a pretty funny movie. Is it Hangover funny? No, sweetie, it's not Hangover funny. Is it Ted funny? No, sweetie, it's not Ted funny, but it's good enough. For a movie about a killer bear that does cocaine, and it's like supposed to be like, we're having fun, and tie your shoes. They're joking around. It could have been so much worse. The bear itself, the CGI, you gotta talk about the bear. I mean, he's on the cover. He's the poster child. He's the poster of the movie. Or she is, sorry. The CGI wasn't the best. I mean, what am I gonna do? Knock the fucking movie? It was made for like $30 million. It's like a pretty small budget. For what it was fine, but just like particular moments were kind of distracting. It kind of felt like Yogi Bear at times. Like, it's so overly apparent 3D that in some moments you're just kind of like, okay, it's silly that these people are laying on the ground talking to nothing because this is obviously a CG bear. But all in all, I mean, it's fine. It's passable. And that's the kind of the whole vibe with this movie. I'm like, it's fine. It's okay. It's cool. I hate with these arguments too, though, Nick, is when people are like, oh, well, if it's so bad, then let's see you do it. You know what I mean? oh, I'd like to see you do a movie for $30 million and do the CGI. I'm not saying I'm not knocking anybody. I mean, like, the people did a fine job. I'm just saying, like, is it Avatar 2, Way of the Water? I haven't seen it, but the trailers, the CGI looks pretty good. Just in terms of the tone of the movie, I thought was kind of particularly interesting was I wish that they would have kept the movie more cartoony. There's a lot of great, funny little moments, and there's moments where, like, even the bear acting seems a little more human or aggressive, or, like, it doesn't feel as primal. It feels more cartoony in their approach, and I always like that. And then it's like they tried to have a level of camp where it's like, we know this is a crazy little movie about a cocaine bear. But then there's other moments where they try to ground it, and they're just like, we want to make you cry. This is actually supposed to talk about relationships with families, and it's supposed to talk about childhood trauma and having to deal with that as a child. And it's like, get that the fuck out of here, dude. Stay cheesy and campy. You can't have it both ways. You can't be like, this is so silly, and then try to, like, drop some emotional shit, because it just, like, it grinds the movie to, like, a really boring halt where you're like, oh god, just someone die. Someone needs to die in this scene for me to, like, kind of snap back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity. Oops. You know, with the whole the campy side of things is you could look at a movie like Sharknado, another little quirky animal movie, but at least Sharknado is just like, hey, we're a big, dumb, cheap movie about sharks getting thrown through windows, and it's really kind of cheap and stupid. I don't think Cocaine Bear has to, like, be really cheap and stupid, but I think it just needs to be more consistent with, like, what is it trying to be? Are you trying to make it a drama about, like, a mom, like Mystic River, or wherever the fuck that movie is, or Brother Bear? Or are you trying to make it like, hey, we want to literally just give an experience for people to come see a movie about a bear ripping people's faces apart high on cocaine? And if it's so, just own it. Who cares? That's fine. What are we doing? You know, you're not making something respectable. You know, you're not making something respectable. It's kind of like if you're buying pussy for the first time, and it's like, yeah, you had sex, but you bought it. I don't know. That doesn't really work, but I don't know. If they're trying to ground the movie and make it like, you know, have all these different things, yeah, maybe have the bear who's just kind of randomly going around killing things. Maybe have, like, stakes to the bear, like the mama bear's looking for her cubs, and it's like just apparently along that way she, like, got into some cocaine, so that's why she's so aggressive, is because she's on the defense, but now it's, like, elevated to that, you know what I mean, that extreme. She has some meaning as well, so maybe you feel more sympathetic towards the bear, but you can't just have a bear kill a bunch of people and then have her kind of, you come across, oh wait, she's a mom, she has cubs. Well, that makes me feel differently about the bear. I feel sad. It's like, no, you're a vicious fucking animal. Put it down, and put the little cubs down, dude. Bash the fucking cubs in the head. Shoot the mom 6 times in the chest, and let's call it a day. You know, there's little kids out in the forest getting ready to get killed. Or we gonna just not kill the bears now? And that's where I could tell too. As soon as this happens, and also once again, spoiler alert, the mama bear doesn't die at the end. The cubs don't die at the end. And you know what I heard? Off in the distance, sequel bait! That's all I just, ooh, are we fishing? Like, let me open up my tack box here. Oh, there it is. That's the bait I'm looking for. Sequel bait. Ooh, there it is.
Well, I don't know. They didn't find all the drugs in the woods. Maybe the bear will keep doing cocaine and killing people.
Cocaine Bear 2. Except this time, probably the cubs are going to be, you know, grown up, and it's like 3 bears instead of just the one. But at the end of that one, the mom bear dies, so then the third one, now it's 2 fully grown bears, and it's just about those, like, basically those kids bears getting revenge. So that's already 3 Cocaine Bear movies. The only problem is, how do they justify that these animals don't have an overdose, especially with the amount of cocaine the mom does in the first one? I thought the movie was going to end with her having, like, overdosing, which would have tied in perfectly with the real story. You know, I mean, the bear does overdose in real life, but it's just fucking weird. It's like, really? There's no repercussions. You have children doing cocaine, like, a lot. The kids in the movies, spoilers, the kids in the movies do cocaine, big mountains of it, and they know their tiny little hearts don't just fucking explode in their chest. How is that possible? If there would have been one moment in the movie where the children had an overdose on cocaine, that would have been like, this is like Oscar contender, the whole thing. If you could be as bold to have kids do cocaine in a movie, and one of the kids just
children
like,
do fake cocaine.
I don't feel good, Rebecca.
That's honestly fucked up. I don't know why it's kind of hitting the fucked up part for me in my mind. Because, like, honestly, if you gave a kid, like, if you let a kid do a lot of cocaine, like, that would be horrible. Like, they would all be saying that. They would all be freaking the fuck out. They'd all be sick. They'd all be vomiting. They'd all be fucking, you know, you'd be having a huge problem on your hands. So, like, you know, just the idea of the real life situation would be so fucked up. But yeah, no, you know, it's a movie.
And the kid's just fucking like, and his chest is.
Are you kidding me? They did that. That's fucking messed up.
He just dies of a heart attack. How fucking cool would that be?
Oh.
Does it, the bear
Oh, I
doesn't
thought they
kill
were
him,
saying they
cocaine
did
does.
that.
And then see, you have another message too, dude. Drugs are bad. Bam. It's a great, just like one and done watch. Like a studio spent $35 million to give you an experience that a bear does cocaine and kills people in the woods, and it's not 2008. That's like a miracle within itself. So I would recommend this movie. I'd say go see it, enjoy it. Sure, the storyline's pretty fucking stupid. It's forgettable. You have way too many characters. Get that annoying ass kid, the boy, out of there unless he has a drug overdose. Then keep him in for the drug overdose because that would be funny. It's a shame this is like Ray Liotta's last movie, which it's like,
No
fuck.
way.
With the success of these movies as well, you're gonna have to spend.
I thought his last thing was Black. What was it called? Black Bear or Blackbird? Blackbird, I think it was called, something like that. It's a really good show though. I loved it.
I know Asylum.
Ray Liotta
oh,
was
God.
very good in it. He acted like he was having a stroke 3 times in it, and he sold it. He looked like he was fucking dying.
Asylum Pictures or Studios, or what the fuck they're called, that garbage studio. They said Meth Gator is coming out, and they were trying to like market it in the replies, I think, to Cocaine Bear articles. It was really odd. But Meth Gator, you're gonna see a lot of weird shit coming out like that. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing though Heroin Duck. I'm not gonna see Meth Gators. That's just not gonna happen. I think as long as this movie doesn't have a sequel, I would be like, it's fine. Like as a movie just to go see, it's fun. Throw it up on a stream. You and your buddies are hanging out. You want to watch something stupid and kind of laugh at like gruesome violence. Just throw on Cocaine Bear. I just am praying, and I know it's gonna happen, but I pray to God every day and say, listen, Muhammad, please don't let this be a franchise. Don't let this be a franchise, please. You know what? I tip my hats off to Elizabeth Banks. Do I think she handled the failure of Charlie's Angels a little poorly? Sure. You're not going to have a winner every time. But you know what? I think I like Elizabeth Banks. I'm glad that this movie's doing well. I hope everybody in the comments goes and sees this movie and they get to experience it. And then let me know down below what you thought of the movie. And also, I want to just see out of 10, what did you give this movie? And if you say 10 out of 10, give a justifiable reason. And if you say lower than a 6, I'd like to know why. I don't think the movie was that bad. Nick, do you think the movie was that bad? Okay, Nick he's a big stickler. His favorite movie is Stalker, that Russian movie. We'll just play like a little clip of Stalker. That's his favorite movie, and he said that he thought that Cocaine Bear was good. So I think it's pretty universal. I'd say it's a fun thing, you know. So all in all, Cocaine Bear, thumbs up. I'm excited for this
Damn,
year.
was it
of
actually
more
good? You got a thumbs up from me, Canyon? Okay. I mean, I might see it then.
horror movies.
Might be
These
very, very campy.
stuff. If there's a horror movie you want me to
I didn't hear him
watch,
say
be
that, I
sure
don't
to
think.
let me know. Also, check out
Sounds
the
like it.
Patreon for exclusive content. We got some fun stuff up there. We're going to be doing more Patreon videos, a new Patreon video game soon, which will be fun. Oh yeah, also, this is a major announcement, is if you have a link to the Mean One, that Grinch horror film that came out, that like it did so bad that they fucking Thanos snapped it out of existence. I desperately want that, so that I'm trying to watch the Grinch horror film. I'm trying. I messaged the director on Instagram, and all he said was like, you gotta be patient. It's coming to streaming services hopefully real soon, which isn't thing that's saying like no streaming service is buying the rights to this movie, which I thought he would just hook me up with a link, like a Dropbox link. Just give me a fucking Dropbox link of the Grinch movie so I can see. I just want to see it. So thanks for watching. Cocaine Bear, 6 out of 10. There it is. I never liked Smokey Bear. It's like I get that you're trying.
Shit, I missed the fucking.
Welcome back to the Papa Me channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on in and sit on down. All he said was like, you gotta be patient. It's coming to streaming services hopefully real soon, which isn't thing that's saying like no streaming service is buying the rights to this movie, which I thought he would want to see it. So like how fucking bubbly and cute he was. It made him more intimidating because he's so large and he has this tiny hat and he's just like, well, you can prevent forest fires. And he like would walk up to you and shit. And I'm just like, can you imagine like a big cartoon bear just walking out of the forest and like accusing you of starting a forest fire?
Sucks. There's sometimes
Accusing you of starting a
sucks.
fire.
There's sometimes where I'm so confident, I'm like, you're not an asshole, and then every now you'll see
That's
people in the
fucking funny.
you fucking dick.
Yeah.
You're such an. I'm like the situations are maybe it's a difference in morals.
It is,
but
everyone's perspective is different.
People also get caught where it's like, am I the asshole? Hey, I'm a doctor and I accidentally blah, 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 blah. And all of a sudden they'll go through their history and be like, yeah, you're not a doctor. You're like a 14-year-old boy.
Well, I always know that because every like Ask Reddit thread where it'll be like Apache helicopter pilots of Reddit. What's the most fucked up thing you've ever seen? And then there's like 50 guys in the comments that are all somehow like Apache helicopter pilots. It's like, no, you're not.
The worst thing I've ever seen. Like I can't imagine like all these people use. I guess they could use Reddit. It's a very popular social
But having
platform.
50 people come
50
at once
Apache pilots talking about their harrowing
feels
experiences.
like a rare job to have a bit. So
It's
you're
always
just like,
something super
Presidents of
rare.
the United States.
I miss on YouTube when you could really customize your channel.
Change the
The
color.
5-star rating was the best.
Yeah, and I would make
Oh my god, I forgot.
Yeah.
I would make my channel like I would find like templates where I could go in Photoshop and I'd like make the whole background of my channel look like different
Yep.
pieces of cardboard and stuff. It was so cool.
Do the tile thing.
Yeah.
Like it was just the same image 1,000 times. It was
I
like
would-
I never got into MySpace, but I'm guessing it was like trying to
know.
copy the like MySpace's.
Well, websites used to be just
stuff.
a lot more customizable back then.
You remember
Yeah.
like freewebs.com?
Oh yeah, Weebly.
I was on
Free
the
webs.
Otaku, which was the weeb MySpace.
Ooh.
And then you could just like edit
The
it again.
Otaku.
Yeah, I think it was the Otaku. Oh my god.
That's amazing.
Watch any good animes lately?
No. I haven't
People
really.
have been talking about Chainsaw Man.
I
I
know, I've
watched
heard
the
that it
last
was a good
episode and
one.
that's it.
How was it?
I
Chainsaw
watched
Man? I
the
wanna
last
watch that.
episode of the first season.
Hmm.
It was really
Why?
good. Like it captured me just from even though I didn't know what was going on. I was
Even though it
like,
was the last episode.
yeah, it did. It pulled me in, and I was
Why
like, I
would you
should give this a watch.
I
This
don't
is
know why
pretty
you
good.
would watch
Yeah, we
that.
were
Why you
like
would do that?
watching My Hero Academia for a
I won't
while.
question it.
Still
because
haven't
was
seen it. I won't
cool.
question it.
But then, like, since it's like
You can
geared
do what you
towards,
want.
like, a younger audience, they explain over and over again who is who, what their powers are. So I was like, fuck, I can't watch this anymore.
Ross made me watch part of the first season
Of My Hero Academia.
It was cool, like a cool concept, like superheroes, you know, and he has to like.
Dude, the first season, I remember it making me cry. The moment where All Might gives him his power. That was straight up made a goon cry.
The main character Deku is like being trained by this big fucking like Superman wannabe hero, and he gets his powers. So then he just like teaches him how to use them, but no one knows that he has his powers.
I feel like the only thing I've seen was is Full Metal Alchemist.
That's
like
so
I
good.
haven't seen Cowboy Bebop or Hunter x Hunter.
I've seen
or
very little
any
anime.
of like the like top picks. I
I
guess
keep
what people
trying to watch
usually
Cowboy
see.
Bebop. I cannot.
It's only like
It's
6
so boring
episodes
for
too.
me.
I watched the first like 3. It's really short. Yeah,
Okay.
It's short.
when I was in
It's just
college,
one season of
I think.
something?
Yeah, I think it's only one
Like
season.
every time I
Yeah,
watch it,
it's
I'm
not a
falling
lot.
asleep, and I really want to watch it, but I'm just like, I can't. I don't know why.
Maybe now
Like,
you.
upsetting so many people. but
I
I'm
mean,
just like,
Yeah,
You don't-
Cowboy Bebop is
everyone's
definitely a,
you know everyone's opinion is
type
of
valid
show
in
that
their
you
own
can
right,
fall
right?
asleep
But
to, but
you could take
also
this as a
awesome.
positive. I know Matt has trouble
you
sleeping.
know, it's an anime
I
western.
have trouble sleeping sometimes.
So
if you ever
anime
have trouble
space
sleeping,
western.
just throw on some
Yep,
Cowboy
just
Bebop.
throw it on, you know? I actually sleep
Spike
pretty
Spiegel,
quickly.
who?
Like, I just go to bed, I'm like, boom, I'm done.
I wish I was like that. It takes me
Me
forever.
too.
I have to like have a ritual of like slowly calming down, like being on like
Mhm.
taking like I usually like take a shower, get into bed, like I'm on my phone, and then I'll slowly start changing the brightness just to lower
yeah.
over the course until I can't do it anymore. Then eventually like my eyes will like
Mhm.
just get tired.
I just
and I'll-
scroll like a bit, and
Are
I'm
you
like,
kidding me?
I
I wish I
like-
could fall asleep right away.
I
The-
wouldn't
the
be
problem
able
with
to
me
fall
is, like,
asleep
no ma-
at all if I was on my phone.
no matter how sleepy I am, when it's time to shut my eyes, my mind starts racing.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
I think of every hypothetical, every what if,
The
every
demons.
like I know, and I'm like, I want to sleep, and I'll tell myself, I'm like, I don't need to worry about this right now. There's no point in worrying right now. I can worry about it tomorrow. Doesn't change it.
Well, I asked him, like, sometime this week, I think, have you ever had, like, a sleep paralysis episode?
Mhm.
Yeah? Do
Oh,
you
yeah.
get them all the time? Or is it just,
No, no, no.
I think
I'll get
one
them.
time I almost slept. I almost slipped into one, but it didn't happen.
Maybe like once every like year.
I was about to say it's like once every. It's been more like a year and a half for me recently. Like the last one I had was probably about 2 years ago.
When it happens, I know that it's sleep paralysis, and I don't open my eyes.
I don't open my eyes because I don't know. Do you do it for the same reason? I do it because personally I'm too scared to open my eyes because I don't. even though I know it's sleep paralysis, I've heard there are like visual things people see,
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, I don't want to see that. That's gonna
Mhm.
fuck with me like throughout the day and like trying to get to bed later
I've
that
had it only
night.
once ever, and it was like
You brought up something so mean. Finish this. I'll bring up what you brought up.
because like I was I had my first episode and I was like, why can't I move? Like I was freaking out because I had been reading like sleep paralysis stuff the night before.
I would not
So I'm like
that.
I don't know if I
would be-
tricked my
it would
brain
take
into
me a
having it, but I
minute
was just
to
like,
figure
fuck,
it
and I couldn't
out
move.
that I'm
And then, like,
actually
something
in
the
sleep
corner of
paralysis.
My room,
I'd
and I
be-
just like looked at it,
Yeah, okay.
and then after I noticed it was coming to me, so I like closed my eyes. I'm like, I can't fucking move. And then like it was like vibrating my ears very violently, and I was just like,
What?
Can we not
Yeah.
have this? I could feel it right
So-
here.
I don't get it like that, but I get like
Dude, fuck sleep paralysis. No wonder people fucking think ghosts are real. No wonder Joe, my insane coworker who thinks he's addicted to coke and thinks ghosts, he thinks he can contact ghosts. One time he pulled out this little fucking remote thing and it had like a coat hanger wrapped around it and a crystal at the end of it. Like, I was like, that is literally meth head shit, dude. You are not a fucking, you're not a Ghostbuster, you fucking crazy bastard, dude. He has sleep paralysis and thinks he can commune with the dead.
where I'll wake up, and this
Crazy.
does happen maybe like once a week, where I'll wake up for a brief period and it feels like my whole body is vibrating,
Yeah.
like I'm being like electrocuted. And if I open my eyes, I don't see like creatures, but I just hallucinate really, really hard, where it's
Ooh.
like patterns and textures on everything.
Okay.
So I guess that's my sleep paralysis, but it's
So I usually keep my eyes closed.
Yeah.
And I always do because I'm until like I can like usually when I'm to get myself out of it, I'll try to like scream because Lego's in the house and I'm like
Yes.
I want to get Lego's attention. So I'll be like silent and then eventually it'll come out. Lego, and then you can finally speak.
Yeah.
And they'll come to me and like I get to pet them and that's when everything is just kind of like
Oh,
it's
I
a-
know
it's-
what you're gonna say.
it's like the Puss in Boots moment. The
Yeah.
Puss in Boots 2 when the dog's on his chest. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like one of those calming things. But
But
Kelly
yeah.
brought up, thank God. It's like, yeah, watch next time. You open your eyes and it's gonna be this like sleep paralysis demon like licking your fingers and like staring up at you.
I'm like, I want to know about, man.
Thanks. And now I can't trust. Now I'm like gonna be scared to call Lego because like I'm gonna feel something like
tried to
licking my
scam me.
hand, and also I'm gonna
Fuck
look
you.
over. It's gonna
Just
be this
forget
fucking
that I said
beast.
it. Don't remember that.
Yeah, I'll just forget.
Just throw it out.
It's easy to
it's gonna
forget.
be a giant spider looking at you with all its eyes going.
Oh my god, no.
I know I'm a little baby and I don't think I can handle that.
Well,
I
the
could
trick
spot
I
a
learned,
scam
like,
from
just
a
because I was like
mile
researching, is
fucking
like
away.
try to put the tongue
So
like, on
obvious.
the roof of your mouth, and then like or
Bunch of
focus.
fucking
on
I've heard that for, like,
emojis.
brain
Win
freeze.
$3,000.
I don't know if,
if it
it
works,
worked
it
for me,
works.
so I
No.
was like, I don't know if that was like placebo. So
Well, they're the only thing that I'm more scared of than like a sleep paralysis
Oh,
demon.
don't say it.
Shitting my pants.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say ad reads.
Well,
Because those are terrifying.
those are What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Is it checking up on your credit score? Didn't first time we're gonna do
Yep.
sorry audio listeners.
Check my credit score every
I'm gonna
day.
take a camera and catch to see which employees are working and which employees are not working.
Oh,
So y'all can discuss what you think is gonna happen. I'll come back with the results.
I think
And I'm
Be
gonna have the
sneaky, be
video proof.
sneaky.
Start of the video, overlay it for the video podcast people.
Now you gotta sneak in these rooms because they hear you coming. They might minimize the windows and pull up what they're supposed to be doing.
No, I got it. I'll be right back.
It's like undercover boss,
Yeah.
but it's actually the boss.
POV.
Take these off to be a little more.
Oh yeah, a little more spry on your feet.
Quieter.
Ryan, you're too loud. All right,
I think Justin's gonna be like full on focus. He's usually working. I
he could
feel.
be. I don't know. Justin might be playing video games. Might be
He's on Twitter.
FaceTiming his mother. You know.
Yep.
You know,
I think
like,
Jim's gonna be drawing in Microsoft Paint. I think Luke's gonna be editing the podcast.
Yeah, you think so? Yeah, because he's got a couple of podcasts. to edit, so
Yeah, so that's my prediction. Jim's gonna be drawing in Microsoft Paint,
Podcast, by the way. I'm checking to see who's
and
working, who's not working.
Luke will be editing.
my,
And I think Justin will probably be editing as well.
Yeah.
I think he'll be editing, or he's gonna be making a meme on his phone for Twitter.
There's one more.
One of those two.
One
One
more
of those
silly
two.
ghost
Yeah.
check.
Well, let's see.
It's gonna be pretty interesting.
He does look focused.
I'm just going around the office to see who's doing work, and you are doing a good job.
Thanks, pal. Hard at work.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Hey. Don't waste all of
Put your
that.
finger in his
Wait
mouth.
till after the podcast. Wait till after the podcast.
That's funny. That's funny.
No, like
He's swallowing him now.
yeah. After the podcast, no.
Every time you come in the room with a camera and you start caressing me, it always ends in.
No, it's not over, Justin. Get back in the room. No, it's not over.
How long?
What?
He's
like-
so in character. I love Justin, dude.
45 minutes.
Nothing but lag, bro.
Okay. I love you.
That was fucking hilarious. 'Cause that was
Okay.
all improv, dude.
Let's see if my predictions were correct.
So, here's what
Food stuck in my throat.
Sorry, let me get myself comfortable.
Sure.
Anyways, so I walk in, I burst in. First, on Jim and Luke's little cove.
Little
The
cave.
Cracker Barrel is what I've been calling it.
Luke, I heard the podcast before I even walked in there. He was editing the
Wow.
podcast.
Okay, so I'm 1 for 1.
Jim was on Twitter and
wait, isn't that his
hurriedly
job?
hit his screen. He was on Gym Time, not Super Mega Show.
Wait.
I said he was going to be drawing a Microsoft Paint.
He was not. He just was. He had. It's in the video if you want to zoom in on what he was looking at.
Probably pretty incriminating.
Then I went in.
I just like die on
on
stream.
Justin.
Oh shit!
And he was editing the latest episode of Papers, Please.
The finale.
Nice.
All right. We got 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you expected.
Well,
Expected Justin to
technically,
be-
we got
more-
3. If we're saying we predicted
we kind
Luke
of
and Justin working.
Okay.
Yes.
And Jim, it doesn't matter if it's Microsoft Paint or if it's Twitter. You know,
Luke said to send him the video once I was done, so I'm sending it to him now. But I'm glad we could. So we know.
What about Leighton?
We know who's working. Well, Leighton's not here. He took the week off.
Okay.
He said I think he's like have a sleepover or something. I didn't know it was an all week thing.
Yeah.
But
I think his uncle's in town, so something about he wanted to have a big sleepover with his uncle. So
That's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Very nice of him.
yeah,
So how are y'all?
doing great.
We're hanging out.
You know, I'm snug as a bug in a rug. You know,
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about this. We've started doing a thing in our friend group every now and then.
I don't no,
Game
don't-
no.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Game night.
Oh yes.
We played Catan recently.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And
we
none
did.
of us won. none of us won, unfortunately. We were tied for a majority though.
Yes.
Like all of us and Chris were tied. Justin lagged behind, no pun intended, just by a point.
But he also like his communities are like they couldn't go anywhere. They're like stuck.
I was stuck at the border. the like outer perimeter trying to build a road, and there's no way I could beat Chris's longest road.
Yeah,
Chris-
once I
Chris
realized
really
what Chris
fucked
was
us with
doing, when he was doing that, I was like, wait a minute. So I kind of made my own little long road after.
I want to do more board game nights.
I want to play more Catan, dude.
We can play more Catan. I have a bunch of games, Matt, that we could play. I still have to teach you Star Realms.
And you have a game mat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not a game mat. A game mat.
I have
game
more than
mat.
one game mat, believe it or not. Game mat.
Very important. You put that space
Yes.
between.
You're buying like also that Tokyo monster
Yes.
game. Which
So I'm
sounds
King
really
of
cool.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
A lot of people said that was fun, so I'm getting that one.
Mat.
What is it called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not a game mat. A game
Oh,
mat.
there's also
I
this
have
game
more
called
than one game mat.
Have a
believe
Nice
it or
Death. I gotta
not.
wa- I
Game
gotta-
mat.
Very important. You put that space
Yes.
between.
You're buying like also that Tokyo monster
Yes.
game. Which
So I'm
sounds
King
really
of
cool.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
A lot of people said that was
25
fun,
bucks.
so I'm getting that one.
I'm loving this board game phase.
Should we cop?
Maybe it's
Should we
not a
cop?
phase.
Should we cop?
Or
Maybe
should
this
we
is just what
cop?
happens
Cop?
when you
Should we cop?
edge 30.
Well, when I like go visit my family all the time, we always play card games or board games. We play Tuck, which is like sorry.
I'm down to be the board game guy.
Yeah.
I think we should cop.
Everyone
You'd be
comes
willing to
over.
take that bullet?
Mhm.
You'll be the board game guy for us?
Maybe
I'll
I'll have
do
to
it.
get you Tuck. I think that's a Quebec thing.
I've
I'm
heard
not
good
sure.
things about
Yeah.
Tuck. I've heard
As an
things about
overworked death.
Clank. is
Yeah, we
apparently
got a
really
cop.
good.
We got a cop. We got
It's
a
like
cop.
Canadian
we got a
board
cop,
games
we
be
got a
like
cop,
Tuck,
we got a cop.
Clank,
I'm calling
Bong.
right
I don't
now.
think Clank's Canadian. I just think it's.
I'm not sure if Tuck is, but like every time I mention it, people are like, "What?" TikTok?
Even though it's boring, I do enjoy a good game of Battleship.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
You and I are like the only people I know that actually enjoy playing Battleship.
Why wouldn't you enjoy that?
I don't know. So you like
yeah,
Battleship?
I would enjoy that.
A lot of people, it's like
they're like, it's boring. I don't like it. I'm not. A lot of times people will say I'm not good at it, and I'm like, it's a game
It's
of
chance.
and
No, it's
guessing.
only
It's
2
all
gigabytes.
D6. Nope.
Shout out to side scrollers.
You could cheat really easily too.
It's almost like Guess Who.
That's what's good.
Almost.
You can move your little ships around.
It's better than Guess Who.
Yeah. Guess Who's kind of like, after a while.
But what
Guess
game
Who
did he
starts to
mention?
become a little.
But like every time I mention it, people are like, "What?"
Those
TikTok?
dirty games.
Even though
finished
it's
down.
boring, I do enjoy a
Was
good
instant.
game of Battleship.
Yeah, no, that's fun.
You and I are like the only people I know that actually enjoy playing Battleship.
Why wouldn't you? But like every
That bullet?
Mm-hmm.
You'll be the board game guy for us?
or board games we play.
That one,
I'm loving this board game phase.
Matt, believe it or I have a bunch of games, Matt.
That bullet?
Mm-hmm.
Or board games we play Tuck.
That one.
I'm loving this board game phase.
Maybe it's not a phase.
Board
Maybe this
games
is
are
just what
fun.
happens when you edit. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Not a game mat, a game mat.
I have more than one game mat. Believe it or not, game mat.
Very important you put that space
Yes.
between.
You're buying like also that Tokyo monster
Yes.
game. Which
So I'm
sounds
King
really
of
cool.
Tokyo.
Yeah.
A lot of people said
Oh, that's not a video game. It's a board.
that
game.
was fun, so I'm getting that one.
Well,
I'm loving this
still,
board game phase.
We gotta have a nice.
Maybe it's not a phase.
Board
Maybe this
games
is
are
just what
fun.
happens when you edge 30.
Well, when I like go visit my family all the time, we always play card games.
Quick, I jump. It's usually hard for me. Everybody's dying. He got so pissed that he powered up. He went Super Saiyan death. she got killed. Oh, that was cool. See, no words needed. Ooh, this looks good. Oh, this gets controlled like Super Meat Boy. Really smooth. Can't just make it up as we go along, you know. We have a well-established procedure. EOSL, excellent timing. My mouse, there it is. I think that'll be good up there. Just know how to argue with your associate sorrows. And have a nice day. Simple controls so far. Nothing too crazy. Jesus Christ, it's a skinned man. Oh, this is fucking awesome. Flying all over the place at Death Inc. Pick it up, it's your currency. Okay. Never forget, you love money. Do I? Oh, this is designed really well. Yeah, this is like really good. Oh shit.
sunny Los Angeles, I really enjoy using them. The audio quality is mwah. Whether you're looking for a pair of everyday earbuds,
How'd this get turned back on? That's weird. LB to heal yourself. Consume an anima to heal all your injuries. Injuries are the grayed out part of your HP. Make it with that because it's important. But if your storage is full, you get a new one. Don't have to worry. There'll be golden ammo. Okay, it didn't even let me read it. It's like Smash Bros almost. It reminds me of Smash Brothers. It's kind of perfect. Oh shit, okay. Whew. Oh no. Rest in paperwork. I hope it's not. Fuck. The first words are "Welcome to the afterlife." Yeah, failed. I'm so pleased to see you. You got your cookbook with you, isn't it adorable? Ghosts are at the very bottom of Death Inc.'s company hierarchy. These minions are more commonly referred to as disseasonal workers, who, like their colleagues created by the Sorrows, are not subject to Death Inc.'s undead worker labor agreement. In that case, what are they even doing here? To boost the numbers in all departments without exception. Gotcha. Kill her again? Damn. What is that? What is that? What could this be? Oh, this is so interesting. Whatever, not important. What is Rosen astrology? What's going to Dios? You got a viewing us? 45 ingots.
Oh,
Right, Mr. CEO, sir. While you were taking care of this, I was dealing with the needs, but I'm glad to announce this Muriel, the Reverend, has returned to work. Muriel? Yes, You're already dreaming of your next vacation. Death gets vacation? Hey, what's up, dude? Love the elevator music. Let's say that Mark doesn't have the amazing item you want. Well, your Prismium lets you expand his shop with a bigger selection. I'll add an asterisk to my report. It's great. You can buy anything you want with it. But then again, you are an intern. You'll be able to take advantage of this until you're officially hired for it, unfortunately. Okay. This game's so fucking cool. Decided to step out of your office. Work and that thing goes on, with or without you. I'll spare you my own thoughts on the matter. Your absence hasn't stopped the stars from going above and beyond. Or cut out cures, for example, if you can remember. Reminds me of Witcher 3, you get poisoned. I love that. It went away already. I didn't even know what it was. Damn, now there's like exploring. This is awesome. What a cool game. Glad I saw the commercial for this. That's funny. Goes does a record scratch. Also reminds me of Billy and Mandy. Good sound effect. Anima deposit, Vitam department, still there. I don't know what Vitam is. I wish the loading wasn't so long so you could hear the song. I love elevator jazz. Oh my. I hate how every time I get power-ups, there's no enemies. The Thanager's office? The Solary deposit. No, I got killed. No. That was so far. That was so far into the facility. God damn it. I failed again. It is what it is.
Welcome to the afterlife.
On a scale of 0 to 5, how on fire are you? I tip it 2.5 or perhaps a toasty 3. My old torture chamber. is that noise? Am I tripping? It's part of the game. It really does not sound like it's part of the game. Dragonor. Alright, this one's good. I want to try this one out.
Muriel. Renovation, inspiration, architecture, art, passion, imminence.
Nobody's still gone.
Silence, you're breaking our concentration. You purchase art from her. That's funny. I love that. A skinned man is going, yeah. Poisoned gift. Holy crap, there are a lot of power-ups in this game, dude. What? Dude, holy shit, dude, this is gonna be insane. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. There is so much stuff. Everything else is 100. Alright. Got it. Nietzsche. Yes, dynamite. Thanks, Harriet. The sickles. Whoa, this is awesome. Mithril chainmail. Reduces damage below 10 to 1. That's good. That's good. I'll take that for sure. It's like Kirby mixed with it's all sorts of different games mixed together. It's great. It's a great game. Prestigious anime deposit. Give me the money. Oh shit. Shit, yeah, dude. This is gonna be a long run, I can tell. Hell yeah, dude. This game feels so good. interesting, if you will. You're too nervous. Oh, you bastard. Let me try again. Rerolls curses. Go to the shop. What? I really didn't want to do that. That was fucking bullshit. Survive a fatal attack with 1 HP. Only can be activated once per game. Dash's cooldown reduced by 25%. Very irritable boss syndrome. Gain counterparty. Deals bonus damage after being hit. Why not? I'll be getting hit probably. Jesus Christ, these things are dead. Oh wow, I did not defeat Brad. Good lord, I had so much health saved too.
Welcome to the afterlife.
Poisoned gift, just reading the spell makes you feel nauseous. Don't you dare say pit book, use Spitfire, it won't go down well. On guard, this fancy blade is fond of duels, debates, and most of all, parrying bows. This weapon won't let anything stand in your way. Dirty dagger. Getting stabbed is never pleasant. I don't have enough money for it. I don't have enough money for any of those. Don't you dare say Pitbook use Spitfire, it won't go down well. How do I like equip them? What the fuck? No, they're in my... Yeah, it's gonna give it to me when I go into the level. This game isn't like that. Joe's related as substitute the boss calling on Brad again. Brad's been letting souls in willy-nilly right after their meeting. The counter span out of control. Stars swimming now. Here we are. Everything's at zero. That'll be fancy the factory settings. It's one of the quirks of the build 5.2.0. It's a reset itself to 0. I wanted 5.2.1, but Joe said it was too expensive, too bad. But Orby, you have to repair it. The counter was, and I don't know anymore. It would be a disaster if we lost track of our quotas. Oh no. I know it's rotten business, but there's nothing I can do. have any, like, powers. It's crazy. Now I get my powers. Oh no, like what the fuck? I bought them, but they didn't give them to me. I don't get it. What the fuck? Man in apartment. Ooh, man in apartment. That's a toe tapper indeed. I keep letting those guys fuck me up so bad. Be careful. Jesus Christ, I get so nervous. I'm gonna die quick on this one, so. Damn, it didn't even heal me. I thought that was a healer. Oh, those. I don't know how to block those. Is there a block? Janitors, help us. Bosses are destroying me. Didn't even get a chance. All I got was 25 ingots. No. Looks like this is going to be a tough week. Don't worry about work. Just sit back and relax. Everything's under control in easy mode. Struggling to get anywhere? I mean, it seems like that's how it's supposed to go. Okay. I'll go in easy mode. Jeez. I mean, I don't really want to do that shit. Can you change it? doesn't look like you can. The fuck? Why? It just like clicked me to easy mode, and now I can't change it. If you want, I take cooking lessons, so don't worry whatever burnout is. I love challenging new recipes. That's 10. Yeah, this one sucks. Takes it away from me. I don't understand. How do I get him? Wait, what? What's that? Level 4 unlocks. Oh, okay. Okay. Makeshift rockets. Sound effect, that's good. It's a good sound effect. Alright, no, just that it doesn't give them to you anymore. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Yes, son. Whoa. All right, we're in business. Good. Trigger an effect upon killing an enemy. gone. Stupid. Damn, this fire thing's pretty good. Corrupted data. I need water. Damn it. My mom's computer broke. Just went out there and she's, the computer's fucking broken. That's crazy. Damn, monitor. so festive. This is awesome. God, I'm so bad at this. Yeah, that was bullshit.
Welcome to the afterlife.
Supposedly on easy mode. I hope so. Can't beat the first two levels. What is that? That's fucking crazy looking.
Tell me how I'm gonna have no mama. What is now? Who got that? Yeah, I'm gonna hang up on myself. Self on the wall. But I'm not only nice. I'm a something house on the I'm gonna have.
I'm gonna end stream now, so I want to chill. So, yeah. If you're watching the VOD, thank you so much for watching. Follow me at C_Blizzard on SoundCloud. And, yeah. C_Blizzard 2.0 for my new music. C_Blizzard for my old music. Yeah. You already know what it is. Another one in the books. Another one in the books. See you later. See you tomorrow. Or today.